With his own TV spin-off lined up, it's time for a Geek Crash Course on the Scarlet Speedster known as The Flash.
But don't be too Jesse quick to touch that dial. Just Barry Allen with us as we head Wally West for a Jay Garrick old time. Impulse.
I really wish you get hit by lightning and bathed in chemicals.
Me too, Diana. Me too. Come on. Come on. I've got the helmet. In the comics, Barry Allen is a forensic scientist who is struck by lightning and coated with a strange mix of chemicals. The two combine to grant him super speed. Taking on a colorful costume that can be compressed into a ring, Barry takes on the name of one of his favorite comics characters, the Flash.
As the Flash, Barry battles villains including super-intelligent Gorilla Grodd,
An actual monkey.
evil speedster Professor Zoom, and the Rogues, which include a variety of colorful villains like the joke-happy Trickster, light-bending Mirror Master, and ice blaster-wielding Captain Cold.
If you like Eskimo parkas, he's your guy. During the Crisis on Infinite Earth storyline, Barry Allen dies when he runs past light speed. As it turns out, Allen's death actually merges him with the Speed Force, a uniting energy field that powers many of DC Comics' speedsters, including the Flash, Kid Flash, some other Flashes. Look, it's a whole thing and we'll get there. Allen eventually returns in the comic storyline Flash Rebirth, taking back the mantle as the main Flash of the DC universe.
Allen's adventures continue in a new continuity and with a tweaked costume after the New 52 reboot event. The new Barry Allen follows the revised origin story from Flash Rebirth closely, with Barry following a more troubled and complex path to try and absolve his father for his mother's murder, a murder committed by the psychotic Reverse Flash, Professor Zoom.
In the reboot, Allen's involvement with love interest, previously wife, Iris West, has also been reset to square one. After Barry Allen's death in the comics, a bearded man in a shredded red costume ran onto the scene in issue 17 of Marvel's cosmic comic Quasar. This man, an amnesiac, thought he might be called Buried Alien, but took on the name Fastforward. The character disappeared into the Marvel Universe, not to be seen again, likely due to fear of a lawsuit from DC. The first comic book Flash was Jay Garrick. Exposed to hard water, later changed to the slightly more impressive sounding heavy water, Garrick found himself able to run at incredible speed. Donning a helmet styled after the god Mercury, Garrick became one of the founding members of the Justice Society of America.
Some later Silver Age issues revealed that Garrick and the other JSA members were actually living happily on the parallel world Earth 2. Later stories would return Garrick and his team to Earth 1, but slightly aged, having been trapped in a pocket dimension since after the Second World War. This would again change in the New 52 reboot, with a modern young Jay Garrick taking on the powers of Mercury to become one of the new Earth 2's guardians.
Wally West, young nephew of Barry's love interest Iris, was doused in a similar chemical bath and struck by a similar bolt of lightning, running in a smaller version of Barry's outfit as Kid Flash. After artists realized how visually confusing this was in the comic book medium, West got his own two-tone costume and fought alongside the Flash as well as the Teen Titans.
After Allen's death, a now grown-up Wally took up his mentor's mantle, joining the Justice League of America in a slightly modified version of Barry's outfit. Wally initially found himself slower than Barry until he grew comfortable with the idea of surpassing his mentor.
West was the main Flash of the post-1980s DC universe, as well as in adaptations appearing in Justice League and Justice League Unlimited cartoons, until his disappearance in a combination of big comics events in the late 2000s that served to return Barry Allen to the mantle of flagship Flash. Since then, West's status and continuity has been a bit of a mess. He's just not there anymore, so don't worry about it.
The fourth Flash who took over after Wally West's first disappearance was Bart Allen, Barry's grandson from the 30th century. Side note, Allen got transported to the future to live safely with Iris once. It was a whole thing. Anyway, Bart initially ran as Impulse, then Kid Flash, then The Flash. After taking on the Flash mantle, Bart was attacked and killed by his clone, Inertia, and the Rogues.
Bart later returned, but it doesn't really matter because the New 52 reboot wiped this whole history away. The new Kid Flash is still from the future and is still called Bart Allen, but he's revealed that this is an alias. Barry also discovered that the new Kid Flash isn't actually connected to the Speed Force either. It's another whole thing, and we're really here for Barry, so let's just keep running.
Other speedsters of note in the Flash's adventures include Johnny and Jesse Quick, a father and daughter legacy of speedsters powered by a complex math equation, Future Flash John Fox, Legion of Superheroes member XS, and Max Mercury, an older speedster based on Quality Comics character Quicksilver with a name change, likely due to fear of a lawsuit from Marvel.
Barry Allen's latest TV escapades as a guest star on the series Arrow have returned the Scarlet Speedster to the small screen with a promising backstory based on the comics version seen in Flash Rebirth and the New 52 reboot comics. The way the first half of the second season of Arrow teases Barry's transformation into the Flash is also rather well done.
As far as comics, the Arrow production team had the right idea. Flash Rebirth is a bit heavy in continuity, but is relatively friendly. The first run of the recent New 52 reboot version of the Flash title is also a fun read. The plots are standard fare, but the art by Francis Manapul is phenomenal.
For a slightly cheesy previous TV adventure of The Flash, go track down the 1990s era TV series featuring John Wesley Shipp as Barry Allen, with music by Batman composer Danny Elfman. If you want a fun animated appearance of Barry Allen, check out the animated film Justice League: The New Frontier, which featured a Neil Patrick Harris voiced Flash taking on a deadly alien invasion in the 1950s. There's also Young Justice, which features a great take on the Flash family, as well as the DC universe as a whole. Barry can use his super speed and science knowledge to unlock new abilities, including the power to vibrate his atoms through solid matter, generate small wind cyclones with his arms or body, and utilize the infinite mass punch, in which Allen accelerates near light speed and takes advantage of the fact that near infinite speed, you gain near infinite mass. He delivers a powerful blow.
What's your favorite incarnation of the Flash? Let us know in the comments below, and remember to subscribe for more Geek Crash Course and cool hats.
It's true. Until next week, if you have any questions, you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, or our website, geekcrashcourse.com.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week
on Geek Crash Course.
I'm gonna go make some popcorn.
Flash fact, I want some popcorn.
Run!
Run! Where are you going? The reason it's a similar chemical bath and a similar lightning storm is that Barry legit just set up the same shelf. He was talking to young Wally one day.
And he was like, this was here, and this was here, and this was here, and this was there.
You say that jokingly, but that's exactly what happened.